There are times when the mind is not exactly sad, and not exactly confused, only tired in a quieter way. In those moments, even small things can begin to feel heavier than they are. Simple thoughts take more space. Ordinary decisions feel slightly harder. And nothing is clearly wrong. But something is not as easy as it used to be. This kind of tiredness is often invisible. From the outside, everything may still look normal. You can respond, speak, continue through the day. But inside the feeling is different. Thought is less soft, less fluid, a little more effortful. Because of that, this kind of tiredness is often misunderstood. Even by the person experiencing it, can look like lack of focus or lack of motivation. But often, it is simply a mind that has carried too much for too long. When the mind feels like this, something very natural happens. Pressure appears. A quiet sense that something should be fixed, that clarity should be found, that things should be figured out. So the mind tries a little harder. But tiredness rarely opens under pressure. It doesn't resist loudly. It simply becomes a little more closed, a little less responsive, a little less clear. There is something important about gentleness here. Gentleness is not giving up. It is not avoiding. It is not stepping away from clarity. It is changing the conditions in which clarity is allowed to return. Instead of pushing, gentleness gives space. Instead of tightening, it softens the edges around what is already there. And in that softer space, something begins to shift. Not suddenly, not dramatically, but quietly. Thought becomes a little lighter, a little less forced, a little more natural again. The mind has its own rhythm. And when that rhythm has been stretched for too long, it does not need more force. It needs less pressure. So if your mind feels a little heavier lately, or if simple things feel slightly more demanding than usual, there may not be something to fix. There may simply be something to notice. And in that noticing, without pressure, something small can begin to return. You do not need to force understanding. Some understanding arrives differently, gently, quietly. This is not something to believe, only something you may receive and recognize.